Hello everyone! This poor dog was so hungry that he started eating his own tail in order to satisfy his hunger. Thankfully, a man came along who had the heart of gold and saved him from his miserable life. The dog, whose name is Rambo, is now happy and has a loving family. Let's start from the beginning. This is a true story about a man who went under a bridge in order to retrieve a ball that fell into the water. But what he saw there completely took him by surprise. He literally couldn't believe his eyes. It all happened in 2018 in the city of Puebla, in Mexico. One day, the young man went to the park with his girlfriend and their two dogs. They were enjoying the afternoon, playing fetch with their furry friends, until one of the balls fell into a nearby lake. Since it was so far away, the guy decided to go after it himself. So he removed his shoes, rolled up his pants, and jumped into the water. But right when he reached the spot where the ball landed, he noticed something incredible. There was a dog stuck under the bridge, barely moving. The guy immediately forgot about the ball and instead focused on rescuing the animal. The dog looked extremely skinny and weak. It didn't even have the strength to lift its head up. At first, the dog didn't even notice the guy. It just stared blankly ahead, probably because it had been under the bridge for so long. It had become accustomed to the darkness. After gaining a bit of strength, the dog started wagging its tail timidly. The man tried to get closer, but the dog got scared and ran away, probably thinking that he wanted to hurt it. The man spent more than an hour trying to gain the dog's trust, but it simply wouldn't come out. It was clear that the dog was hungry and thirsty, but it was also afraid of humans. We don't know exactly why, but it could be because of its previous owners, since it was an abandoned dog. The guy felt really bad for the animal, so he decided to bring it some food and water. He put the food right next to where the dog was hiding and waited. At first, the dog was too scared to approach the food. It must have thought that the man would take it away from it once it got close. However, it was so hungry that eventually it decided to take the risk. As soon as the dog started eating, the man grabbed his phone and started recording. As we can see, the dog is very skinny and weak. Also, it has a big wound on its left side. It looks like someone hit it with a stick or some other object. Poor thing. After seeing this, the guy made a decision. He would do anything in his power to save this dog and make it his pet. And the funny thing is that the dog seemed to know that this man was different. It could feel that he wasn't going to hurt it. From that day on, the man kept bringing the dog food and water, and every day he would try to gain its trust. Slowly but surely, the dog started to open up and became more friendly. Then one day, miracle happened. The dog finally agreed to come out from under the bridge. The man was so happy. He immediately gave the dog some water and then some food. It ate so much that it almost threw up. After resting a bit, the dog started licking the man's hand. It was at that moment that the guy knew that the dog was going to be his best friend for life. The man took the dog home and introduced it to his family. They all loved it and welcomed it with open arms. He named the dog Rambo. Today, Rambo is a completely different dog. He's healthy, strong, and most importantly, he's loved. He also has a Facebook page where more than 20,000 people follow him. If you ask me, this dog is lucky to have a second chance at life, and I'm also glad that the man who saved him exists. They say that if you save an animal's life, it will be your best friend for life. Well, in this case, this saying is 100% true. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like. See you next time.